What's up, everybody? Best Matt here, bringing another Modern Warfare 2 Warzone 2 video. Today we're talking about the slide cancel and how you can use this broken movement mechanic to win your gunfights in Modern Warfare 2 and Warzone 2. Slide canceling in Warzone 2 and Modern Warfare 2 is very different from slide canceling in Modern Warfare 2019. To mechanically perform the slide cancel in Warzone 2 and Modern Warfare 2, you need to tack sprint, slide, spam ADS slightly, not too much, so it doesn't slow your movement speed down too much. It will happen sometimes, as you'll see me do, but try to do it as little as possible while still pulling off the cancel, and you'll get the feel for it as you try to do this a couple of times. Then double tap jump at the end to actually cancel the slide. You shouldn't actually be jumping at the end of the slide cancel, or you're doing it wrong. This will reset your tack sprint in a but a fast enough way to where if you were actually sprinting, having to wait to reset your tack sprint. Here's an example of me slide canceling for about 50 meters on the map, Farm 18. Where I measured this distance, and you'll see why in a second because we're going to be doing some comparisons. So now, as you'll see in the center, I'm just regular sprinting. I'm going in attack sprint to where it goes into and just regular sprinting the rest of the way. That's the main screen that you're seeing. On the left, you are seeing a dive cancel, the same distance, the same route back to the fence, same ping. And then on the right, you're seeing the slide cancel. And what you're going to see here that's pretty interesting is that there's almost zero variation in time difference between these different variations of movements. And I'm sure I'm not a master at these, but the time difference on any of these variations of movement mechanics is going to be very, very minuscule. While that will matter in some cases, in some situations where you need that extra millisecond, yes, it will matter. But the more important thing about slide canceling to me is the maneuverability in gunfights and the ability to confuse your opponent, as well as make your opponent miss shots they wouldn't otherwise miss, because you're constantly changing the height of your character or where your head is. Slide canceling to me is a very good movement mechanic for staying agile and away from bullets. So I'm going to be actually using this a lot probably in my gameplay in the future and trying to get more and more consistent with it. Here I'm showing it in slow motion so you can see just how I slide, and you can see the crosshair when it cancels correctly is you'll see it kind of go out and back in like that. And that's when you know you've successfully reset your tack sprint and you can go into another slide cancel. You can chain a couple together, and that there was just an example of me slide canceling in a gunfight that I was having. It's not a very long clip because all the audio got corrupted on my Shadowplay files, but yeah, here's a little, as you can see, I do have basically the same maneuverability as in Modern Warfare 2019 with the gunfighting and the slide canceling. Obviously, I'm not quite as consistent in it as I was in Modern Warfare 2019 because it is a little more funky with the actions you have to do, but it is in the game, and to me, it is a viable strategy, and I encourage you to try and use it, get in game, practice a little bit in a private match, and then try it out in the actual Warzone, because I guarantee you're going to get some nice kills using slide cancel and movement techniques like this.